2, 3, 4.
Let me tell you how the story goes. See, I was born to rock and roll. My mama kept me close to home, while my daddy was a rolling stone. So I rock.
Okay, what is up, people? We are the Reelators, and we are here with the Sausage Party Review. We're pretty much just going to be talking about it, giving our personal opinion, and anything in between. So, I'm going to pass it right on to Donnell.
And if you ask, my name's Donnell, that's Brandon, that's Mike, that's Jordan, and the one flipping his finger off over there is Greg.
He a fuck nigga anyways, don't
I'm friendly though.
Nigga not.
And you light skinned, so your opinion don't matter.
Okay, so basically this movie in general is about a whole bunch of food products who are in the supermarket and they want to get picked up to go to the great beyond, and once they get there, they realize that it's not as great as they thought it was going to be.
That's such a dark movie. That's such a real.
Now, walking into this movie, I didn't expect much. I expected it to be a normal Seth Rogen type of movie because Seth Rogen makes literally the same exact movie all the time. I think the only thing that was kind of different was Zack and Mary make a porno. But besides that, he made...
It's a bunch of people getting high and then doing some stupid shit.
Yeah.
It's exactly what happened in every movie.
And then walking into this fucking movie, mind you, just spoilers all over the place. You can't get past the fact that even the first word in it is shit. Like, that's the first word in the movie is just shit. So they realized that they capitalized on the fact that it's rated R. They give it a hard R.
It should have been adult. You gotta be 18 or older to see this shit, man.
Like, they really pushed that R rating.
Oh my god, bro.
Like, between, if you can get past all the dicks and fucks and shits
Well,
that's in that
honestly-
whole movie.
Well,
It's just super hard drugs.
I was expecting a rated R cartoon for a minute now, okay? I was surprised that, it wasn't the Family Guy movie, because that was like Talks, alright?
Word.
And the fact And the fact that I got this, I'm like, alright, it's something. I saw the trailer, definitely wasn't expecting it. So when I walked into the movie theater, I'm like, alright, I'm about to be amused. I walk in, I walk out, kind of with a different opinion on food for like 2 hours.
Yeah, for like a couple of days.
And it's like...
But that's about it. I liked it.
We're going to talk about this really fast and just get it done with because I can't hold it in anymore.
Food orgy.
That ending fucked up my whole entire life.
Yo.
And if you just want to have a fucked up child, if you want your child to have a fucked up childhood,
I
show
would
me this movie.
definitely take my kid to go see this.
Oh,
movie.
for real.
Hands down.
It'll be at the point where they're eating real food, no baby food.
No baby food.
You
son.
want a French
Hot
fry? All right, bet.
Bet.
You ain't never getting them from McDonald's ever again.
Yo.
But what was cool about the movie though is that it touched on a lot of sensitive topics.
Yeah, like religion.
Like it attacked religion. Like with a bat.
Like
Like
they straight brought in the Nazis.
Yo, can we really talk about how Stephen Hawking was a piece of gum?
Right.
That was cool. His character in Barry. Or was it Barry?
He was
Michael
Barry.
Cera's?
Yeah,
Michael
Barry.
Cera's
Little
character.
sausage dude, yeah.
Those are my
Hot
two
dog.
favorite characters.
Yeah.
And the bagel.
Oh, that bagel.
That bagel, bro. The bagel. But it was with the religion thing and all that shit, bro. It just smacked religion.
In
it
the
was
face.
and it was cool because it was even food goes through this shit. That's that.
Yo, there was one point in the movie where I think it was the Mexican food,
Yeah.
and they did not want to fuck the sausage. Like, I'm not fucking with the apples.
It was
Fuck them.
no, it wasn't. It was the peanuts.
Yeah, there
And
was
the peanuts were rednecks, and they were I'm not fucking with those fruits. I was in the fruits with gay people, and I'm in the movie theater, my jaw dropped. I was yo, this is some fucking.
It was killing me because when I was watching the orgy, there were so many things that was happening. A fucking first of all, a piece of gum gave a lap dance to Stephen Hawking.
Oh, no, they
That
were
was
twerking on
funny.
him.
There was a blowjob in there somewhere.
Yeah,
A mushroom deep throated a beat. That shit was funny as hell.
That was wild.
Oh, and then the bananas
And the
started
bananas
69
69ing. I'm about to blow my love.
Oh, they had anal beads. They had. Oh, it was terrible.
Dude, your mailman's here.
What you guys doing?
He's
Nah.
a nigga too. He got on headphones.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Like,
You would have looked at them like
If he would have heard us, he would
He
have.
would have been like, oh,
He's
shit.
like, oh fuck, weird ones. It's the weird guys
Nah.
again.
Yeah, but they touched on a lot of like religion-based shit. Like they had some other shit in there. Like for example, like
Jews and the Palestinians.
That don't get along with each
Yeah.
other.
Honestly,
the
I
juice
can.
and the Nazis, yo, and then the alcohol came and tried to defend the juice. What the fuck's your problem? I like juice.
I like juice, man.
Yo, I can honestly
Cool.
say that Seth Rogen, for how stupid he is, he's very fucking smart when it comes to making
When it
these
comes to
movies.
movies like that, shit, bro.
Like
that,
he's smart when it comes to making these
Yeah,
movies.
and if you look it up on Tumblr, like they're gonna show a bunch of weird shit on Tumblr for the thing. But like they had like a quote of him in an interview from him in an interview. He was like, listen, the food is basically us, and how they go through like all these fights over who's right and who's wrong in religion, and how they're trying to figure out who they are and figure out the answers to what their purpose is. That's what that's us. I'm basically just putting us in food form on TV on a screen, and then the gift below it was some kid getting his mind blown.
right?
I can honestly say I'd give this movie in general a C. Because, yes, a C.
What's wrong with you?
You stupid.
I'm
Yeah,
about to
you
explain
ain't
why.
ugly.
I'm about to
You
explain
ain't
why.
ugly.
Hey,
I'm about to
For once, I'm going to
why.
defend him. Just give him.
You
the chance
ugly
to talk.
too.
No.
Oh, bitch, let's go.
Hey, reviewing here.
Step on my
Reviewing
shoe.
here.
You stepped on my shoe, nigga.
Anyway,
He slammed that.
Yo, that's scary. It's like, yo.
I give this movie at least a C. Only because of the fact of, as I said before, it seems like a normal, just Seth Rogen movie to me. And I look at Seth Rogen the same way every time, unless it's a different type of movie. I give it a C. It was entertaining enough. Some of it was too much for me, and me being as technical as I am when it comes to movies, that's just how I feel about it. Brandon?
Honestly, I gotta kind of disagree with Donnell. I just gotta give it a B+. I'm not really that much of a. I don't really look that deep into movies as Donnell, and when I go into movies, I don't look to see how the director portrayed this or the backstory or anything. I just look to be entertained. I just look to laugh. I look to have a good time, jokes, everything, and that was the full package. So I think I'm gonna bump it up. I'm gonna give it an A, not an A+. I'll give it an A low. Who's next, Mike?
Bitch.
Take the win.
Yo, what's up with the hostilities?
Base
Mike.
playing buffoon, fuck you.
Man.
Mike.
Shit. And you, Jordan, you ugly Kenyan.
Get it done! Get her done!
All right, I give it an A. I give it half. I give. This is weird, but I give it like an A plus a half plus. That's it. That's basically it. I don't know why. I don't give it.
This movie wasn't God, my guy.
Alright, fine, whatever. Alright, fine. Actually, no, I'm gonna just be simple. I give it an A plus. I liked it. It made me laugh. It was pretty cool, and like Seth Rogen for this movie was like smart. He was like fuck a guy smart.
He was like fucking guys smart.
Oh shit.
And I'm with Brandon on that shoot. Shit. I'm on Brandon with that shit too. I give it about an A. I give it about an A, and because it's like not only because it was just. I look at everyday life like shit like that too, and I'm thinking about that sometimes. But it was just a genius concept that even food goes through the same shit. Yeah, it was funny and it was on top of all that shit. It was still funny and entertaining and all that. But it was just a genius idea. It was a genius idea, and it was portrayed in a genius way with all the different types of foods and shit like that, and the different sections of the aisles were like countries and shit like that.
It's
Man.
basically just having us look in the mirror, but through a different
Except
perspective.
I'm a hot dog.
Yeah, right.
Or a piece of steak or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Like it was that shit was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Jordan?
And I give it as much as my money as possible.
I give it honestly a C+. I'm
Fuck you.
Let me
Let him
explain.
have an opinion.
Nah, he interrupted me when I was about to say something. So just fuck you. Fuck his opinion. He's
Go
wrong.
ahead, Jordan.
I give it a C+. I'm a little bit easier to turn off my brain than Donnell is, but I'm more in line with what he said, so I'd give it like a C+.
What did
Honestly.
I say again?
He said a C.
I know, but why did you pick a C again?
Because I'm so used to watching Seth Rogen movies in the same exact manner as it usually is.
He's judging it deeper than the movie really is.
And especially the fact that it took him 6 years to make this movie anyway. So
You just gotta think about it. Nobody wants to pitch that shit. Like nobody wants to say, "Oh, I'll take this movie."
Seth Rogen has his own company.
Still, well now he does.
And you got and
Think again, he wasn't as successful as he was 6 years
Like
ago.
when I was watching this movie, I felt like I was watching the interview. Like it said the same tone as the interview, everything like that. Like Seth Rogen really sits there and like goes for offending people, but in a smart way, and I appreciate that. But his movies aren't like top quality movies.
I'm surprised Seth MacFarlane didn't make this movie. Who thought he made this shit? 'Cause he offends everybody.
He would have.
All the time.
Boy, he pushes the limits with family.
All
So
the
much. So much.
Yo, like Seth Rogen, Seth MacFarlane, and the two dudes who make South Park gotta come together and make one movie.
Oh my god.
And like Seth
Apocalypse instantly.
Seth MacFarlane's an atheist.
But
Yep.
He coming at God hard.
But
He coming at God with
that's it. We're the Reelators. You already know everybody's names. We'll be back again. Maybe in months from now.
Dude, if all of them made a movie, it'd be like God. That'd be
We
like
might-
orgy with Muhammad.
The nigga's still talking.
You know what? Nah.
Peace,
We're gonna-
everybody.
Nah,
Okay,
nah,
never
we're
mind.
not done.
Never mind.
This is gonna be more of a daily thing. So.
Whoa. What?
Not,
It takes me
not-
way
not
too long
every
to
day.
get here.
Not every day. I don't know about months.
I'd say weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be like maybe a bi-weekly type thing.
Yeah.
son.
But you gotta realize something. Not everything comes out a week in a
Don't
week.
talk to me like that.
We're the Reelators. Bye. Before they start arguing, we'll see you guys later.
Holy fuck,
Peace.
nigga, fuck you.
Stop looking, man.